Hi there, Sitecore enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Friday Sitecore Best Practices. My name is Vasily Fomichev, and I'm a Sitecore MVP. In this episode, I'd like to talk to you about using SecurityDisabler and UserSwitcher, what they are, what they do, and which one is actually the preferred way of overriding Sitecore security. So, as you may have already guessed, both of these methods, if you didn't know, help us override Sitecore security in our code. So if the context user that we're running, executing code under, doesn't have the rights to perform certain actions, we can override that by using either one of these methods. So SecurityDisabler, what this one does is it disables all security restrictions completely. Right? If there is any security that's limiting our access to content, preventing us from executing certain functionality, SecurityDisabler overrides all of that and allows us to run or do pretty much anything we want with our code inside of the using statement. Now the UserSwitcher allows us to run the code inside the using statement under the context of the specified user. So in this case, I just have a simple fake user specified, but this is the syntax, one of the actually signatures. There's a signature that accepts a user object. However, most of the time this is the signature that I use in code. That's pretty simple. First parameter is the username, second one stands for is authenticated or not, true or false. So what is the difference between these two and which one is preferred? Well, the preferred and the recommended practice is to use UserSwitcher whenever possible. Right, so the reason for that is, first of all, with SecurityDisabler, we're overriding all security, and if someone was to get a hold of our code or was able to inject code execution into our methods, they would have access to pretty much everything, so that it's an open door. Right now, second, SecurityDisabler brings security management now into our code. Remember, security is actually managed in Sitecore by Sitecore Security Editor. So now we're also bringing that security management feature into our code, which breaks the separation concerns. And of course, as we know, the separation of concerns is there to reduce the maintenance of the solution and reduce the overhead with future updates. Right? So, for instance, let's say if we decide to limit let's say the scope of things that can be overridden, with SecurityDisabler we can't do that without a code change. However, if we use the UserSwitcher, in this case, we could simply restrict access for the user, let's say for our service account, to given areas of the website or functionality, right, in the core database, for instance. So there you go, two main reasons. I mean, there are some other minor reasons here and there. However, those are the two main reasons for using the UserSwitcher over the SecurityDisabler. Again, one is a security risk, and then two is the separation of concerns, right? So even though it does take an extra step to use the UserSwitcher over the SecurityDisabler, take that time to use this because it is recommended, and it might save you from a lot of trouble in the future. So you don't want to see your name on the news with another security breach. So anyways, hopefully you like this tip, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And for more tips like this, check out cmsbestpractices.com, and I'll see you next Friday. Over and out.